Hey guys, good Saturday. It's KJ here, WCNC Charlotte. I want to get to what's happening right now. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 7:15, and it's right over the heart of Lake Norman. So if you know anyone at the lake, or if you're at the lake yourself, you want to make sure you get inside, get away from the water because we are seeing some cloud to ground lightning in the area. Again, lightning can strike outside of the thunderstorm up to some 10 to 15 miles. So just know this is not a safe scenario to be in, especially a beautiful day it has been with sunny skies and very warm temperatures, fitting for all of us to be outdoors, perhaps on a boat or at the pool on a day like today. I want to bring it in a little bit closer, and you can see where this storm is right now. It's now continuing to make its way over the lake, passing Mooresville. It's now on the west side of I-77. This is some torrential rainfall, lightning. Perhaps we have some hail embedded within these two clusters you see here. So if you do see any hail reports, or at least see hail, report it to us, and then we'll know that confirmation there. Meanwhile, notice the lightning. The heavy rain is now moving over the lake. Once again, if you know anyone out there, let them know this is a severe thunderstorm that's overhead, and make sure they're getting back to shore safely and getting off the water, getting off the boat. This will continue to move off towards the east and southwest, moving towards Westport, and then eventually moving towards Dallas. This is north of Huntersville. So, Huntersville, this is only going to brush you with perhaps a little bit of light rain on the north end of town. Cornelius, you're going to soon be out of the severe thunderstorm warning. And that goes for Mooresville. You're now on the east side of I-77 where you are. At least the storm is now west of there. So you see the loop there. This is continuing to move off towards the south and west at about 30 miles per hour. So it is picking up a little bit more speed in terms of forward speed. But once again, I have a storm tracker here, maybe slightly behind right now. Um, you can see it here moving. Let me go back one graphic there. Just bear with me as I pull up the storm track there for you. Let's see if it goes back. And then you can see some of the neighborhoods. Um, it's going to make its way slowly towards the south and west. So it's going to be moving soon into Lincolnton, and then moving towards Stanley. Should be north and west of Gastonia, and we could have some more cells developing out ahead of this batch of heavy rain and lightning. Now this severe thunderstorm could cause a few more to develop out ahead of it towards the south and west. So those of you in Lincoln County, as well as in Gaston County, moving towards Cleveland County, just know that we'll have a few more scattered showers. The severe weather threat is very, very low. However, it's not zero. So we could have heavy rain, lightning, gusty winds, as well hail embedded within some of these cells. Once again, heads up if you are at the lake or south and west of the lake, as this is now moving overhead. Hopefully, everyone is safe. If we have another severe thunderstorm warning, I'll be back here with another update. Once again, we have scattered showers and storms moving through the area tonight after a beautiful day, sunny skies, hot temperatures. But once again, these storms are now starting to fire up as we get late into the day. And this is typical as we're now getting into the month of June. We're going to have the heat, the humidity, and anytime we have a cold front like what's happening now, it's going to spark or trigger some afternoon, early evening shower and storms. And these could actually continue for the next 3 hours, at least until 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. Beyond midnight, they will be pretty isolated. And then overnight, we should quiet down and have just cloudy skies and mild temperatures. Once again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:15. So we have about another 10 minutes on this particular warning that is right overhead at Lake Norman now. It does cover the corners of multiple counties, from Iredell, Catawba, as well Lincoln and northern Mecklenburg County. The warning could be extended down into deeper into Lincoln County as well as Gaston County, as we move over the next hour, if it does maintain the same level of intensity, or if it does increase. But right now we have a pretty nasty storm that's moving over Lake Norman now. So that will bring a close to the day at the lake. Lightning, torrential rainfall, gusty winds, part of this cell that's moving overhead at Lake Norman. You guys be safe. The warning is set to expire at 7:15. It won't be much longer, as you'll see it here. Closer look at the lake um, right there. And I'll step away. Give me 1 second if I can step away. If we can take this full screen, and then I'll zoom in here, and then you guys can see a little bit closer view. So basically, it's going to cover the entire lake here very soon with heavy rain, lightning across the lake. And so that's going to continue to move into Lounsville, Westport. Um, so another, say, 6 minutes until this warning is set to expire. By then, I do think it should be now outside of the lake or past the lake in the next, say, 10 to 15 minutes. So the warning is set to expire at 7:15. So there's likely going to be some hail embedded within this particular cell. Let's see if I'm getting any reports coming in, any damage reports. So hang tight right there while I pull this up just to see if we're getting any reports of damage in that particular area from the severe thunderstorm warning right overhead at Lake Norman now. I'm just going to pull up this information here to see if I'm getting any reports. Gaston Regional Skywarn has activated. There are reports of hail. So reports of hail and from this storm reported in Iredell County from a trained storm spotter. Half-inch size hail was reported from this storm, and that occurred right there on the north side of Lake Norman. So the hail report came in right off of River Highway, um, not too far from where it intersects, well, 150, right where it intersects with I-77. That's where we did get a hail report, and I'm looking now to see if I see any others. So we could have wind gusts up to about 40 miles an hour, pea-size hail. Those winds could be strong enough to produce some amount of damage. Um, I just hope everyone was off the lake when this storm was coming through. We talked about a storm moving towards the lake just before the newscast ended at 6:30. So I'm not seeing any more damage reports coming in now. Let's take it back here. So no more damage reports coming in, but anytime you see that bright pink, well, a lot of times that is an indication that there is some hail within the core of this. Um, Shows a strong updraft, and you can see where we have the heavy rain continuing to push over the lake now with the oranges and the reds and the yellows. Once again, this is the only severe thunderstorm in our area that is now moving over Lake Norman. I will say for those of you in Salisbury, um, over the next hour, there's going to be another storm. It is now a severe thunderstorm warning. It's not in the area yet, um, but it's to our north and east. It is moving towards Salisbury now, and that one is outside of the area. Those of you in the mountains, um, no severe weather headed your way as it stands right now, but there are a few more cells out there. In east of Hickory, Newton, there's a storm near you. It's not severe, but it's pretty nasty looking cell. It does have heavy rain and lightning. And over in parts of York County. So near Clover, you're going to have some isolated showers on the outskirts of town. And the strongest storm now is the one that you're seeing on your screen now. This is right over Westport, right over Webbs. This is right over Lake Norman on the west side of the lake. Those of you on the Cornelius side, um, you are starting to um, clear up in terms of severe threat. That has now shifted to more of the west side of the lake, if I may, moving more into Lincoln County, not far from Lincolnton. This one is likely going to pass over High Shoals. Um, it's going to move towards Lounsville, Collins Ford, Killian Crossroads, Pumpkin Center, before it gets to Lincolnton. So once again, this warning is set to expire in 2 minutes. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg counties until 7:15. Of course, we're shaving back on that warning now, especially for Iredell County. Now that the storm is to the south and west of Mooresville, as well as is now south of Sherrills Ford. It's now east or west of Cornelius. But that is not a pretty storm at all. Let's take it back here. So that thunderstorm warning has expired at 7:14 for Catawba, Lincoln, and Mecklenburg counties. So that thunderstorm warning has expired. You guys be safe. We're going to have a few more showers and thunderstorms for this evening. They're not going to last all night. They will be scattered in nature. Some of you won't see any rain at all, but for those of you who do get the storms, it will be heavy rainfall, lightning, some small hail, certainly possible, and we'll have some gusty winds. So take care. Have a good Saturday evening. Tomorrow is going to be a drier day. However, it will look a little gray for tomorrow morning, Sunday morning. Temperatures around 62. Not as hot for your Sunday afternoon. Temperatures will be around between 72 and 78 tomorrow. So we should stay shy of 80, but we are looking at some sunshine to break out by Sunday afternoon. Have a good Saturday evening. You guys be safe. Thank you for joining me. I'm meteorologist KJ Jacobs here at WCNC Charlotte. Again, I'll be back with another update if we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. And of course, you can always get your weather right here on WCNC.com and